In 2004, which city hosted the first Chinese Formula One Grand Prix? Beijing, Wuxi, Hong Kong, Shanghai.
I don't know. No idea. Martine, you know racing drivers, don't you?
Yeah. I pretend I know what I'm talking about with them, and I don't. Just go, yeah, fabulous, fabulous, well done. You were really, really good. Don't even know if they've won half the time.
So what do we do?
I think it's either Beijing or Hong Kong.
And I don't know.
Who have you got in your phone of friends?
See?
Apart from your mum. Is your mum up on Chinese Formula One Grand Prix racing?
Well, do you know what? Out of the people that I would phone, she probably wouldn't know. I mean, I don't think Stephen would know. Do you think Stephen would?
I was going to ring my sister, but she wouldn't know.
Who's your Stephen?
Stephen Fry.
Stephen Fry.
He knows everything.
Maybe I should just take a guess. Well, you only live once, and
Okay.
one of them's right.
Yeah.
One of them is right. Three of them are wrong, one's right.
Beijing or Hong Kong? If you had to pick one out of Beijing or Hong Kong, which one would you pick?
I don't know. Either. I don't know, Martine. I don't know. I never heard of Wuxi.
Wuxi, not
Wuxi.
Wuxi.
Never heard of Wuxi.
Never heard of
Wuxi. I know it looks like Wuxi.
Beijing or Hong Kong?
Stephen Fry would know.
Would he?
He knows everything.
Okay, we're gonna.
But if he doesn't know everything, take
I hope
16
he
grand.
answers.
He'd know somebody who would
Does he
know somebody.
answer?
Get Stephen Fry.
Who's going to talk to him?
Martine.
I will.
Okay.
Hello?
Stephen,
Yes,
Chris Tarrant here. How are you?
I'm very well indeed, very well.
Well, now, we've got Louis here and Martine. They were flying along and they got stuck.
Oh, dear.
They need this for £32,000, which I know to you, Stephen, is a mere bagatelle, but to Louis, it's a lot of money.
Well, I should do my best.
They're stuck on a particular question now. It was a bit of a, well, it was a bit of a real toss-up, really, between ringing you or Martine's mother. But they've gone for you.
Too often confused in the street that I can understand.
Sure you are. So they've gone for you, okay? Next voice here will be Martine's. She'll tell you the question, 4 possible answers. One of them's worth £32,000. Okay?
Righto.
Lots of luck, my darling. Your time starts now.
Hi, Stephen. In 2004, which city hosted the first Chinese Formula One Grand Prix? Was it Beijing, Wuxi, or Wuxi, C, Hong Kong, or D, Shanghai?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Beijing, actually.
Really? I'm so glad you said that.
I'm pretty sure it was. I know that sounds obvious. It's the capital. I don't think it was Shanghai. And I don't
Beijing?
think the other two.
Should we
Yeah,
go for
I'd go with Beijing.
Okay. Thanks,
That's
love you.
right.
Well,
I'm going to be brave and I'm going to go for Beijing, because if we're both wrong, then...
blame each other.
If Stephen Fry's wrong, that's okay. I don't mind being wrong with him. Go with Beijing.
Well, I'll put £1,000 in to make it £2,000 if we go back to £1,000. So that's
We won't.
2 anyway.
It's Beijing.
Okay, Beijing. A, Beijing.
Final answer.
Beijing.
Final answer. Oh no, it's got that face there.
You had £16,000. You've just lost £15,000. Oh, that is so sad, Martine. You look like you're going to cry. The right answer is Shanghai. Give him a big hand, £1,000. In which field is Oswald Boateng a famous name? Cookery, fashion, music, sport. Now, what are you thinking?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, good positive thought. But you have 2 lifelines. You have £4,000, it's worth 8.
I'd like to take a 50-50 on that one. Please, Chris.
Okay, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers, leave Matt the right answer, and 1 remaining wrong answer. Now, fashion or sport? One of those. It's worth £8,000. You don't have to play it, you can phone a friend.
See, there's a George Boateng. Plays football. Whether he's changed his name.
Or to Oswald.
Or from Oswald.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to phone a friend, actually. Please.
Now, who would know?
I can't think of any of my friends that I've got down that are going to know.
Ah.
But I don't know. So they might have an inspired guess. Yeah, I'm going to phone Mike.
Mike?
Mike.
Okay. Who's he? Is he Copper?
He's my stepdad.
Okay, phone Mike. Tell him the question, 2 possible answers, it's worth £8,000.
Hello?
Mike?
Yes,
It's Chris Tarrant here, good evening.
Chris. Hi, Chris.
Now, well, you gather why I'm ringing, because Matt's in the chair, he's doing all right, actually, but he's got stuck for £8,000.
Right.
Now, there are only 2 possible answers, Mike. One is right, one is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so next voice here will be Matt. To tell you the question, there are 2 possible answers. One of these is worth £8,000. Okay?
Okay.
All right, mate. Lots of luck. Matt, 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
All right, Mike. In which field is Oswald Boateng a famous name? Is it fashion or sport?
Tricky. Boateng.
You got 14 seconds.
Okay, sorry, Matt. It's not one I'm sure about at all. Oswald Boateng. It could be sport, but I'm really not sure. Sorry.
Okay. I didn't think he'd know.
You don't have to play it. You can take £4,000.
I'm going to play. I'm playing one way or the other. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm going to go with sport, Chris. Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer.
I can tell you, Natalie up there, your sister thinks the answer is fashion. I can tell you, Matt, your sister is right. I think it was your phone maybe sort of influenced you a bit. I'm sorry, mate. The right answer is fashion. It does mean you still go away with £1,000.
That's great. It's brilliant.
It does mean you just lost £3,000. All right, give him a big hand. Matt tried for it. I'm really sorry. St. Crispin's Day falls in which month?
Flipping heck.
Flipping heck, as a Shakespeare. October, April, January, August.
Crispin's Day.
Well, we know what it is. And those who wear a bed
That's the
will
speech,
think
isn't it?
themselves accursed that they were not
Henry V.
with us
Yeah.
on St. Crispin's Day.
But which month?
Which month is it?
It was cold.
What?
You know who we can ask
It
who
was
will know
cold.
this, don't you? You know who will know this.
Who?
Like that.
The audience.
No.
Don't say it like that, Andrew. You'll be lynched. They might do.
Why don't we ask them? Why don't we ask them? Or who will know it like a shot?
Fred.
He will, actually, won't he?
Fred.
Fred
who?
Housego.
Fred
Oh,
Housego.
Fred Housego.
St. Christmas Day.
smart, isn't he?
He's a bit smart, isn't he, Fred? St. Christmas Day falls in which one? Now, is it near St. George's Day?
That scene.
Is it near St. George's Day, St. Crispin's Day? Because St. George's Day is in April, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're looking at me.
23rd.
Oh, it'd be like that.
No, you were giving me the sort of, you know.
No.
And I was just giving you
No.
my inscrutable mask.
I have a feeling it might be April because it would be
Because of
possibly
St.
near
George's
St.
Day.
George's Day.
Okay.
But
I'm thinking
not.
cold, though.
You're thinking cold?
So I'm going October or
Why?
January.
What's St. Crispin got to do with
The
this?
speech.
And those who wear a bed?
But there was snowing in the film.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
They filmed it in
Larry.
Ireland. It was
Yeah,
fine.
it's always snowing there. Harry Olivier.
Larry, no, they didn't go to war in.
You know what? It was snowing in the film.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. No.
Well, it could be August, I suppose, couldn't it?
It was bright and sunny. When Larry Olivier went to Ireland and filmed that, it was bright and sunny when they made the famous charge at Agincourt, wasn't it? It was Agincourt.
Was it sunny?
Yes, it was sunny.
Yeah, it was Agincourt.
Well, it was in the film.
I think we asked the audience anyway, and if, you know, it's inconclusive...
Just to embarrass them.
Yeah.
But they might know.
And if they don't, then we can ask Fred anyway, can't we?
Yes, of course, you can use both.
We can do that. All right.
Let's ask the audience anyway.
OK, right, audience, let's try and get Dermot and Angela up to £64,000. All on your keypads, please. This is the question. St Crispin's Day. Now, it falls in which month? One of those is worth £64,000. A, B, C or D. All vote now.
They like April?
51% say April. October, 19%.
See, we're just trying to think.
April.
St Crispin.
Christmas?
Christmas. Does Crispin come in? Good King Wenceslas?
St Crispin's Day falls in which month? They say April. Let's call Fred.
Call Fred.
Fred
will know.
Fred Housego, taxi driver who won Mastermind, didn't he?
Fred will know.
OK. 30 seconds. Tell him the question, 4 possible answers.
Right.
You do not have to take Fred's answer. You've got £32,000 at this moment, but I just will tell you that you can't lose on this question, whatever.
Hello?
Fred?
Hello, mate.
Chris Tarrant, how are you?
Oh, well, I'm sitting here getting drunk.
No, Fred!
No change there then, Fred. Hopefully not having a cab tonight.
Bubbles get into the brain. It works wonderfully.
Now listen, serious business. You know we've got Dermot and Angela on the show tonight, and you're their chosen phone a friend. They've been flying along, actually. They've now got stuck on one particular question, but they say Fred will know this. Right, next voice here will be Angela. She'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of them is worth £64,000.
OK.
OK, lots of luck, mate. Angela.
And he gets 30 seconds, doesn't he?
He gets 30 seconds from now.
Fred, St Crispin's Day falls in which month? October, April, January or August?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Fred!
Yes.
St Crispin's Day falls in which month? October, April, January, August?
October... Repeat that again, Angela, please.
St Crispin's Day falls in which month? October, April, January, August?
April.
Thank you.
Where did that suddenly come from?
Well...
It's April.
It's April.
It's free go.
It's free go, it's April.
Final answer.
April.
April. Don't you shout at me, Angela Rippon.
April.
You had £32,000. Thanks to this audience. And thanks to Fred. You still have £32,000. The right answer is October. October the 25th. He was the patron saint of shoemakers. Well done, everybody. Well done, Fred. That's all right, you can stay there. Safest houses in there. Right, give them a big hand. Dermot and Angela go away with £32,000. Brilliant. The statesman Henry Kissinger was born in which country? Denmark, Greece, Russia, Germany.
It's not one that I know the answer to, or as I demonstrated before, even if I was sure, I wouldn't even say anything now. What do you think?
Well, probably Germany, just because Kissinger sounds slightly like that one. Koeniger. Oh, no, Koeniger is actually Danish. I can't think of it. Or is it? No, it's German. Oh dear, I think it might... You see, I told you we're going to use all our lifelines by the time we get to £8,000.
I just do not know.
If we manage to get to £8,000.
It's possible. I don't see Denmark as a possibility, but then it's just a guess, isn't it? He's a Jewish man, possibly a Jewish emigre to the United States from Russia. I don't know. We're going to have to call somebody.
Who are we going to call?
Now, who would know?
Who have we got? Oh, Hugo Vickers?
I've got Chris Miles, who's just a massive-brained person, but he's mostly... Oh, he might be all right on history.
Planet Brain.
Should we have Chris Miles?
Well, Hugo Vickers, the royal historian, he's a author,
Royal
historian,
historian.
well-read.
What do you think?
Who's your man?
Chris Miles, one of those massive
Moyles.
brains. Chris Miles, Chris Moyles, yes. Oh, it's Chris Moyles, large drink.
Yeah.
Chris Miles, large brain. He knows.
How old is he?
Sort of that indeterminate age between 30 and death.
Let's call Hugo.
OK, we'll phone Hugo. You can talk to him or Penny?
No, you told him.
I will go.
OK.
Speak clearly.
You do not... Stop nagging him, will you?
This is what it's like, I promise you.
Oh, well, he's
Right,
already...
we'll phone Hugo.
Yeah.
Tell him the question, 4 possible answers. You can still ask the audience. Yeah. OK, where is Hugo? Where is he?
France.
Oh, good. Oh, well done. Single ring.
Landline.
He's in France.
Landline. Might be a landline, hopefully.
Hello?
Hugo!
Hello.
Hello, it's Chris Tarrant here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Now, Hugo, serious business. I've got Andrew Castle here and Penny Smith. They're doing OK, but they're stuck on £4,000.
Right.
And they've gone through a great list of their friends, and they say you're easily the most likely to know the answer to the next question.
Well, that's terrifying.
No, it's not terrifying. Just £8,000, that's all. Next voice here will be Andrew. So tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of them's worth £8,000.
Right.
OK. All right, lots of luck. Andrew, 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Hugo, the statesman Henry Kissinger was born in which country? Denmark, Greece, Russia, or Germany?
Well, my feeling is, I don't know the answer, but I think it was Russia. But I'm not totally certain, I have to say.
What do you think about Germany as an option?
I think that's another option, yes.
So Russia or Germany, not Denmark or Greece?
Well, I don't think so. I don't think it sounds at all likely. If you'd asked me to make a stab without giving me the question...
He said Russia. Well, you know, we can only make complete and utter fools of ourselves, can't we?
Well, you've done that.
Well, that's already done. So
At least we get home and have an early bath and a drink.
You still have asked the audience.
Hey, we still have asked the audience.
And I don't think, and with the greatest of respect, it's a question which is going to be one that is big
easy.
response to. What do you think? Should we go?
When he says with the greatest respect, it means none whatsoever. No.
Let's just say Russia.
Penny, you have to agree with this. You haven't agreed on anything all night. You have to agree with Andrew.
OK. Although he didn't agree with me on vaquero.
I know, wasting a lifeline that would be so
Wasting a
useful now.
50-50, which would have been useful now.
I'm so
It's
bad.
his
I'm so
fault.
bad. Well, let me get it really bad and really wrong.
Go on, then.
Russia, C.
Yeah.
Did you say yes then? Did she say yes?
I don't know why I said yes.
You had £4,000.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Getting
you
home with 1,000.
What?
Don't like the way you said that.
You had £4,000. You've just lost £3,000.
Stupid.
And you know old Hugo said it might be Germany.
It was Germany, was it?
It was Germany. But.
£1,000. That is
Give them a big hand. They tried. They put their whole lives on the line. Which ocean has an area of approximately 5.5 million square miles? Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean.
Not sure, Mum. Not sure.
No, not sure.
Should I ask the audience?
Yeah.
Tell me, please. Well, it's up to you. You had 3 lifelines. It's worth £16,000.
Ask the audience.
We'll ask the audience, Chris. Yeah.
OK, right. Audience, let's try and get Robbie and Wendy up to £16,000. Here comes the question. All on your keypads, please. Which ocean has an area of approximately 5.5 million square miles? A, B, C or D? It's worth £16,000 to these two. All vote now. %, say Pacific, 31 Atlantic, 10 Indian, 7 Arctic. It's a majority. It's not a huge majority, but it is a majority, 52%.
What do you want to do?
Now, what are you thinking, Wen? What's your strategy?
Thinking I still don't know.
I think if we go 50-50,
Okay, we'll go 50-50, Chris.
Okay, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers, leave Wendy and Robbie the right answer, and 1 remaining wrong answer. 7% of this audience think Arctic, 10% think Indian. One of those is worth £16,000. Which ocean has an area of approximately 5.5 million square miles?
What do you think?
I don't think the Arctic Ocean's
Don't think it's that big.
that big.
Do you think we should phone Pete?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Pete?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Would they know?
I think it's our best
How long's a
chance.
bit of string? We'll phone Pete. Please.
Okay, where's he?
He's in Bracknell.
Hello?
Peter?
Yeah?
Chris Tarrant here, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, good evening. We're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Peter, which you can probably imagine is why I've rung you.
Right.
Now, I've got Wendy and Robbie here.
Okay.
They're doing okay, actually. They're on £8,000,
Right.
but they're stuck. Now, they've used up a 50-50. That means there's only 2 possible answers left.
Okay.
One of these is worth £16,000.
Right.
All right, mate. Next voice here will be Wendy's. She'll tell you the 2 possible answers to the question and the 2 possible answers, and one of them is worth £16,000.
Thank you.
Okay. Right, Wendy, lots of luck. 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Which ocean has an area of approximately 5.5 million square miles? Is it the Arctic Ocean or the Indian Ocean?
I'll guess, and I'd say the Indian, but it would just be a guess, Wendy, I'm afraid.
Just be a guess.
Yeah.
Okay, Pete, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What do you want to do?
I think we've got to go for it.
Do you think?
7% of the audience say Arctic Ocean, 10% say Indian.
8,000 is a lot, isn't it? Get a new bathroom, wouldn't it? Get rid of my green avocado one. I know, it's disgusting.
I'll go for it if you want to go for it, but it's entirely up to you, because my head will be on the chopping board.
It's my head that's on the chopping board, isn't it? Isn't it easier when you sit at home and pontificate?
Well, actually, I've never done it, so I don't know.
No, because you're
I'm always
usually
here.
aren't you?
It's my little home from home.
Yeah.
Come on, let's just go for it, Indian Ocean. Come on.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on, we've got nothing to lose, have we?
Except 7,000. Shall we do it then?
Yeah.
Come on, because they'll all be asleep
Yeah,
by
let's
the time
go
we get
for
up
it.
here.
You only live once, don't you?
Okay then.
Go.
Yeah?
Yeah. Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean.
Final answer.
Don't make a face.
Get £8,000.
It's going to do it.
You've just lost 7,000. Oh, I really didn't want to do that. That's awful.
Never mind.
Oh, well.
Oh. Hey, listen, you've still got... Give a big hand. They still go away with £1,000. That's great.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
By ocean standards, actually, that is quite... I know it sounds huge. It's actually quite small, 5.5 million square miles, Arctic Ocean. Indian Ocean is 28 million. Atlantic is 33 million. Pacific is 64 million. Give them a big hand. They still go away with £1,000.
Which of these films did Katharine Hepburn not win an Oscar? Was it Morning Glory? Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? The Lion in Winter? And The African Queen? Katharine Hepburn did not win an Oscar for one of them.
I'd like to phone a friend.
Phone a friend, your call. Who is the friend?
Bernie, my mum.
Bernie, your mum, and where is she?
She's at home in Dunshaughlin.
In Dunshaughlin, in the family homestead.
That's right.
Bernie, your mum. All right, is she well up on movies? She is, obviously.
I hope so.
Hope so. Okay. Let's see just how well up she is. And you can put the question to her. Will I tell her how much it's worth?
No.
Okay.
Probably not a good idea.
Hello?
Hello, could I speak to Bernie, please?
Hello, Bernie? Oh,
My dad's keeps saying
That's
Cam,
your dad. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Bernie. Good evening to you. This is Gay Byrne on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Gay, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Nice to hear from you.
Thank you for asking. I have your darling, wonderful son here, Stephen.
He is that?
And he is asking for your help on a little question that he's stuck on, okay?
Well, I hope I can help him.
The next voice you hear will be his. He'll ask you a question to which there are 4 answers. He wants the right answer from you, Bernie, all right?
Right, Gay.
Stephen, you have 30 seconds starting now.
Hi, Mom. Here's the question. For which of these films did Katharine Hepburn not win an Oscar? Morning Glory, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, The Lion in Winter, or The African Queen? Did she not win an Oscar? Morning Glory, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, The Lion in Winter, or The African Queen? You've got 6 seconds, Mom. 3, 2...
Morning Glory, I don't know, Steve.
Oops. Ouch.
She said Morning Glory.
Holy God. Could I go 50-50? See what comes up.
Your call. Computer, would you take away 2 wrong answers, please? Leave Stephen with the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
Well, oh golly, this is not as easy in real life as it is on the television.
You have £8,000. Go for this and get it wrong, you lose £7,000, Stephen. Go for it and get it right, you have £16,000.
Well, I think £1,000 is going to get us our weekend in Paris, so we've got that.
Yes.
And come an awful long way to get this far, so I'm going to go for Morning Glory.
It's your call, mister. Final answer?
I will go for Morning Glory.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You had £8,000, Stephen. You've just lost £7,000.
Fair, fair.
You've just lost £7,000. African Queen is the right answer. Your total prize money is £1,000. Just for the sake of argument, she was nominated for the African Queen, but she didn't win.
What is the main ingredient in a traditional frittata? Bread, flour, orange juice, eggs.
I have never had one.
Frittata.
Yep. Well, why don't we take a 50-50?
If you've never had one, is that going to help?
You never know.
Why don't we do what you want? Computer, take away 2 of those wrong answers.
You're right, it didn't help. You know what? Why don't I call somebody?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's call.
Got to stay in the game, Sal.
You got that right.
Who do you want to call?
My brother Joe.
All right. We need Joe on the line, AT&T.
Hello?
Hello, Joe.
Yes.
Got your brother Sal here, Regis Philbin, calling from Millionaire Show.
Hi, Regis. How's he doing?
Well, I'll tell you how he's doing.
Struggling.
He's struggling a little bit.
Okay.
He's
We'll
going
help
for
him out.
$1,000 right now, and this is his 3rd lifeline.
Where's he at?
He's fine.
Thanks for the support.
He's got $500 locked up.
No.
And we're going for 1,000. We'd like to win $1.8 million here. You know what I mean?
Okay. We'll get him on the right. We'll get him on the right
good,
path,
Joe.
Regis.
He's going to read you the question. Just 2 answers, 2 possible answers we got for you.
Okay.
So help him out, Sal. 30 seconds right now.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Sal.
What is the main ingredient in a traditional frittata? Is it flour or eggs? See? They don't run in our family. 20 seconds.
Okay, hold on. How much time?
12.
Keep going. Keep count.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, answer.
Go flower.
Oof. Joe yelled out, go flower, just at the last second.
Okay.
Traditional Italian family, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And this is I think it's a Mexican dish, right?
See?
All of a sudden, he became Spanish here. So he yelled out flour. What do you think you'd like to do?
I go flower, B, final answer.
It's eggs. Oh, Sal. Sal, I'm sick about this.
That makes 2 of us. What can you do?
I'm very angry. Take care of this.
I mean, I know.
One of those things. I understand.
I was here. I had a great time.
Good.
I really did. Thank you very much.
Since 1920, what state has held the nation's earliest presidential primary? Iowa, Vermont, Delaware, New Hampshire. Remember what the first primary is every election year? What state it's held in?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, now, on your lifeline, think of somebody who might, your last lifeline is phone a friend.
Yeah.
That's somebody who can help you?
Stepfather Sam right now.
Sam?
Yeah.
Your stepdad?
Yeah.
All right, fine. AT&T, please get Sam on the line. We need him.
Hello?
Hello, Sam?
Yes.
Yeah, hi, Regis Philbin here from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi, Regis.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm here with Jeremy. And guess what? He needs your help.
All right.
Okay, so in a moment he's going to come on the line and ask you a question and give you 4 possible answers. One of them is the correct answer, okay?
All right.
All right, Jeremy, tell Sam all about it. You got 30 seconds and they start right now.
Okay. Since 1920, what state has held the nation's earliest presidential primary? Iowa, Vermont, Delaware, or New Hampshire?
I'm thinking Iowa, Jer. I'm not exactly sure. I'm about 60% sure it's Iowa, Jer. I don't know.
That's what I was leaning towards too, but okay, thanks. So I have no other choice. I guess I'll take A, Iowa.
Final answer?
Yes.
No, the correct answer is New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Jeremy, I'm sorry, but it was a lot of fun having you here. Good luck to you. Take good care of yourself, okay? Well, oh, that Jeremy. Won't forget him for a long time, and he won't forget us, I'm sure. But anyway, Iowa is a caucus, and we were looking for the first primary. And since 1920, that's been in New Hampshire. But we wish him good luck, and someday we hope he comes back.